Welcome back to Living 808. Now today we are revisiting a topic that we last covered when we spoke with Revolution. We're talking about this growing number of unscrupulous sales practices here in Hawaii when it comes to solar sales. And joining us with more on that is Eric Carlson, co-founder of Revolution. Aloha, Eric.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well and happy to have you back because when we talked about this, I think it really alerted a lot of people to some things that are happening. So for those that missed our last episode, can you recap a little bit about what we talked about?
Yeah, sure. So, and again, we want people to go solar. Going solar in Hawaii is a wonderful investment. In fact, it's the best in the country. So I just want to get that out of the way. And I'd much rather talk about all the benefits that Revolution is doing in the new year for our homeowners. But yeah, to recap, we are seeing an influx of high pressure sales organizations come to Hawaii and misrepresent themselves. We got a letter last week from a state department or one of the state offices saying that some of these high pressure sales organizations are misrepresenting themselves, saying that they're with the state or that they're employees of HECO, our utility, and that's not good. The reason we're seeing this is because the California solar market and other parts of the mainland, their solar markets have really taken a hit. The incentives in California for solar have been reduced by 80%. And so, our heart goes out to all of those that have been affected in California by this, but what that's causing is for people to go where solar is a great investment, and it's a great investment in Hawaii. And so we're seeing some of these high pressure sales organizations come here.
Okay, and the thing is too, when it comes to solar sales here in Hawaii, for the most part, and what we have seen, it's really reputable, great local companies. So when we're seeing this new type of salesperson that's jumping on, how do we avoid that?
Yeah, well, you might not be able to because they are going door to door. I think the most important thing is to slow it down. You want to do your research, ask them a few hard questions. You never want to be pressured to sign a large investment like solar at the door. And I don't think anyone should want to pressure someone into doing that. We suggest that people vet their solar company, whoever they're representing, make sure that they have a legitimate website. Things to look for are testimonials, their licensing, both their business license and their contractor's license. If they don't have those anywhere on their website, or if you don't really see a physical address anywhere, you're kind of like wondering, what is this organization? That's probably a sign that they're not a local-based organization.
Definitely. And so those are good tips, I think, on what to do, what to ask for. What are some warning signs, I guess, people should look out for?
Yeah, so some warning signs, I think the obvious, if they're avoiding questions like, you want to ask them how long you've been in business, where are you guys located? If they can't answer the basics, then, probably not the right fit for you. I would check out their website. That's a great way to see if they're local or not. They will have, pictures that are of installs from Hawaii and not the mainland, like no snow in the background, obviously, right? So warning signs, I would evaluate them, take a look at their website, make sure they have the proper licensing for Hawaii. If you don't see their licensing on their website, if you don't see their contractor's license, their business license, their Hawaii State business license, those are dead giveaways that they're not a local organization.
And why is that so important? Why should people do their research before choosing a company?
Yeah, well, again, it's a large investment, right? And so, again, anytime you're going to make a large investment, whether it's, a car or a remodel of your home, you're going to want to compare pricing, right? And so taking your time, if someone shows up at your door with a high pressure tactic like we're seeing and we're hearing about, and saying, hey, sign up now, they don't want you to go and look and call 2 or 3 other contractors, that's a warning sign. And so calling and getting multiple bids for solar is a good thing. It's something that we encourage. It's a way to flush out pricing, make sure that you're not missing something or that the salesperson didn't miss something. So I would do that. Taking your time, asking for referrals, past clients of them are important. It just shows that they've been around and that they're going to be here to service your system should anything happen to it. So, taking your time, vetting them, it's just good planning, I think, when you're making a large investment like solar.
And for those looking to make that investment into solar, if they want to get in touch with you guys, a great known local company that does awesome business here, how do we do that?
No, thank you. Well, as always, they can call us at 748-8888. They can visit us online at revolution.com. Or if they'd like to come down to our showroom and ask us the hard questions, they can visit us at our showroom at Salted Arcacaco.
Perfect. And we'll have all that info on our website as well at kh12.com, linking you over to them and, of course, listing out the address as well. But thank you so much for joining us and, of course, giving us the heads up on this. It's a really good reminder and good to know for really any sales practice. Make sure you're doing your research before you get into contract, especially when it's a big investment like this. Thanks for all you do, Eric.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you.
All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Stay with us.